This episode of Brown Sugar Babe was brought to you by Design Lab. Design Lab is actually the company that created our cover art, so it is such a pleasure to be sitting here with the owner, Mr. Danny Bell, on today. Mr. Bell, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Thanks for asking. So, Mr. Bell, tell us a little bit about the Design Lab. Who do you work with? What type of services do you provide?
Well, Design Lab is a full-service graphic design, branding, and printing company. We work with small businesses, no matter what end of the spectrum you're on, whether you're just starting, whether you're in the middle, or you're further in your career. We try to allow you to have the same services for an affordable price that Fortune 500 companies use.
That's what's up. So, what type of services? Can you go into detail? Like, what can the people know to ask you for? Do you do everything, or is it limited? Or
Right. We do social media management, which is anywhere from social media posts to making sure that you get more brand engagement. We do logo designs. We do full branding packages. We also do flyers for events. We do Instagram. We do Snapchat filters, and we do pretty much anything that you feel like you can get designed. We take care of.
For sure. So I already know because we've been getting hella love on our cover art. So I already know people gonna be wanting to know how they can contact you, how they can get on your team, or how they can get you on their team to offer services. So how can they contact you?
Man, mostly I'm on Instagram as far as social media. You can reach me at Design Labs by Sparks. That's DESIGN LAB. Is the X, not BY. Sparks, SPARKS. Or you can reach me by email at graphics.sparks@gmail.com.
All right. Well, again, we want to thank you so much, Mr. Bill, for first of all being here today to talk to me a little bit about Design Lab, and again for sponsoring this episode of Brown Sugar Babe Pie. And side note, how have you been liking Brown Sugar Babe Pie? I mean, do you like it or?
Man, y'all popping, man. Y'all
really?
Hey, I'm rocking with it.
That's
man. I wish y'all
That's
much success, man. Much success.
Well, thank you so much, and let's get right into the episode.
Hey y'all.
Y'all, we're back.
Y'all, this show was not about to get recorded.
It was the devil is busy. We just have to restart the whole computer. We thought the mic was faulty and done.
We
thought the mic said when he was not here for
a
today.
state of panic.
But when God.
Good God.
God came through.
Hey, babes.
Hey y'all.
What's up, Brown Sugar Babes? How are you guys doing?
How we on?
Girl.
It's early.
It is early.
Once
It
again.
is early.
It is early.
Early.
We here. In one piece.
In one piece.
Thank you, Jesus.
It's crazy.
Oh, okay. So we wanted to tell y'all real quickly about the last episode that we recorded. Daddy's Girl.
We got some mixed reviews.
Yeah, it was a tough episode. I'm pretty sure all of you guys have heard it that are listening.
Right.
It was a tough episode. And you know what the funny thing is though? It wasn't tough for us to talk about it or record it.
It was tough
But
to listen to.
it was tough to listen to.
Mm-hmm. That's a
When I listen
word.
to mine.
That's a word right there. Do y'all hear that? It wasn't tough to talk about it, but it's tough to hit.
That's a word. It's a word.
That is a word.
And the funny thing was, it wasn't tough for us three to listen to it, but it was tough for people close to us to listen to it. This week we had a lot of like mixed reviews from like parents, people who are close to us about us kind of expressing ourselves about our feelings basically.
Right.
And
they felt that we were exploiting ourselves basically.
Yeah.
That we were being a little bit too forward with how we felt about our fathers.
But if you can't be real, then who can you be?
you know,
If you cannot be real, who can you be?
and I just think, it's so, our generation, it's so easy for us to be open because we're the generation of social media. So it's easy for us to just be open, be expressive. But, the older generation, they were very much like
Sleeping under the
What
rug.
goes on in our house
Stays in our house.
Yeah, very much so.
And that's partially true, but when you realize there's some issues that goes on in your house, stays with you forever and it affects you in your life, that's when it becomes way bigger than just in your house. Because at this point, like, in order for me to live the best life, which is our whole goal, like, I have to work through my issues. And if I couldn't work through them on my own, I'm 20 something, you know. And basically my point is, like, we haven't lived life, we're still living, but we're in our 20s and we're not in our early 20s and we're not in our mid 20s.
We're not.
So, excuse me, you know, partially. So if it takes for us to speak amongst women that have dealt with things that we've dealt with before, like speak amongst ourselves, then that's what it takes. Because I mean, it's difficult, and all of us don't have money to go sit in front of no psychologist.
Hello,
girl.
No counselor.
I wish.
And I don't like telling people my business.
Well, I was able to, but the government paid for that. And I'm not crazy, but
I wish I had money to go see a therapist. I think it's healthy for anyone. I don't think it's nothing wrong for people to go see a therapist either. Like, it's very necessary, very necessary.
Very, very much necessary. So basically, we wanted to express that show was to give you guys our fathers are the blueprint of who we are. And if you follow us on @BrownSugarPie on Instagram, you saw it's a blueprint of who we are, and we wanted to be able to share that with you guys and show you guys our transparency and to give you guys, like, kind of open the door so you guys can be comfortable enough to be open in your own lives and be open with us. Like, you see, we open, so that, I mean, that's the type of space that we want to provide, a free space, a space of freedom.
And we purposely, like, started off with that episode is because it's like, it's the younger us, and we're growing as we're gonna do with this podcast. That's why we purposely started with Daddy's Girl, to give everyone, like, a very just young inner us, and we're all gonna just release together.
We're releasing.
So
I
love
it.
But let me be honest with y'all. I haven't told my parents that. I haven't even told them about brown sugar.
Oh, me neither.
Why?
I don't know, because I'm nervous. I'm gonna be honest with you. How I was brought up, if it's not a sure thing and it cannot guarantee you revenue like this,
oh wow,
it's discouraged. Like, I know if I brought this to my mom or my grandma, maybe not my dad, because my dad probably doesn't really care as much, but if I brought it to them, okay, so how much money are you gonna get?
So they would look at this as like you wasting your time.
Yeah, as a hobby, but it's not a hobby to me. Thank you. I just, it's not a hobby to me. This is, like you're saying, therapy. I can open up to, I mean, not necessarily open up, just say what I want to say and not be judged. I can get it out, and no one's going to judge me right up front.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, there's no one here saying, don't say that.
Yeah.
So once it's already put out, when we put it out, it's out there, and I'm good on it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm just
said
to tell them
what I said.
Hello.
I haven't told my parents either, just simply because my mom. Ooh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me turn the TV off.
Lauren TV came on.
But because my mom, I love her.
Yeah.
And she wants the best for me, and she's very critical.
Maybe that's where it's coming from.
She's very critical sometimes, so she be like even my YouTube videos, she be like, you need to I do not want to see, and I love Queen. That's Queen D. I love her for that, but I already know, like, she's just gonna, especially the episode, she'll be like, who told you? Who gave you permission? And although you feel that way, but because my mom is the whole social media, she's not like for that. Like, she's like, you do not have to tell people nothing. Like, you could be in your own life. You work it out with Jesus. That's what you do. You better work it out with the prayer. You better pray to God. That better be the only person you tell your problems to. So I already know. But I mean, it's my outlet. Mine. So I feel like I don't have, when I'm most comfortable, I feel like I will tell her. But it's my outlet, and I just
I'm gonna wait a little while.
I'm gonna wait too.
But I do promote.
This is a different part of me.
Yeah.
It's my words.
Yeah.
You ain't seen it.
Mama Chloe knows. She knows everything that goes on in my life. But yeah.
I love y'all's relationship.
I love my mom to death. She knows. She knows everything. And she definitely had a little taste of Daddy's Girl, and she was very taken back a little bit. But like I told her, it's just, this is my outlet to express myself, and it's never any ill will to anybody who we talk about on this show. It's never intentional. It's like Sanara said, it's therapy for us. And we're hoping that our therapy and our stories will help you guys just kind of release and grow and just glow up.
And feel comfortable enough to respond to us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And make it your own.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yep.
Hey now.
So
shout out to Daddy's Girl.
Shout out to Daddy's Girl. We just want to give that disclaimer, y'all. Yeah.
How you feeling today, Sanaa?
You know, today I'm feeling hopeful.
Okay, that's a good word.
Because one, I'm excited about the momentum that we have with Brown Sugar. So kind of, that's really something that's giving me purpose every day. Because every day I'm thinking about something. You know how we talk every day about how we're gonna construct the show, but I know I'm gonna wake up. Okay, I'm gonna think about this. I'm gonna do some soul searching, and I'm gonna write about maybe the topic for this week. Mm-hmm. But also, I've been staying on my grind as far as health, because I didn't wait till the new year to start working out, start eating right. I started in December. So for me, sticking to it, I haven't really stepped on the scale because I'm a slave to the scale. I'll step on it like twice a day, like a crazy person. But I feel better. I have more energy. I'm not bloated all the time. Like, I'm working out. I'm eating right. So I'm good. I'm hopeful for my results.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Boom.
I told y'all 2018 was going to be the one.
It is.
It's going to be the one.
Yeah.
How you feeling,
I
love?
was about to say that. How you feeling, girl?
I am feeling free.
Free.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Why are you free today? Or why are you
Y'all,
free this week?
I'm free this week because y'all, God be talking to me. I don't know if God talks to y'all.
I know
He talks to y'all.
When you hear him, oh, it's just a sweet sound.
God be,
How sweet the sound. Come on, Jesus.
Sonara sound like somebody auntie
Baby.
on the front pew at the church. Oh, it's a sweet spirit. Look at she said, oh, right here.
Yeah.
Y'all, Sonara got her hand up in the air.
My Lord. Because let me tell you something.
I did not know we was going to take you to church
I
today.
wasn't trying to, but sometimes I got to stop and give thanks. Okay? You got to stop what you're doing and just thank him for the moment. I'm so thankful for this moment. All right.
Sanara,
Moving on.
you better praise him, Sanara. I'm not mad at you.
I'm not. Is it funny because she said,
What?
she said, ooh, the sweet sound.
The sweet sound. Ain't he a sweet sound?
Yo,
Yes.
she sound like my mama, bro.
Yes.
I swear my mama was.
And you know that's crazy because I used to be scared to praise God because people would judge me.
Oh gosh.
But baby, God has been too good to me. Okay.
Hold on. Lo is crying over here.
Laugh, girl.
She is crying over
Hey,
here. I
touch
cannot.
Touch her.
Touch her, Lord. Touch her. Come on.
Okay, I'm sorry. Because y'all need to see Sonara in this chair waving her.
Because sometimes you just have to surrender.
Waving her hands in the air. I can't.
Lauren. Or whatever.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna get myself together.
I love Jesus, but I cuss a little.
Come on.
Cuss a lot.
Yo, that was funny.
We have to do a Sunday episode with Sanara just taking us to church.
No, for real, because Sonara about to start running around this house.
Do a lap. Hey.
Okay, I gotta stop.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so
free.
I'm feeling free. Like this week, it's just been a blessing. Like, in sometimes, like, God, like, I'll start listening. I'll be motivated to like listen to inspirational music, gospel music. You know, politically correct, inspirational music, gospel music. And I love me some James Fortune. James Fortune and Fire will get you right good in there. And I started listening to it probably like on Wednesday, and it took me through my entire week. And the message that I received from that was just that God is an encore God. I don't know if y'all ever heard James Fortune and Fire's song Encore. It was basically like, you've been at the time in your life that you are right now, you've been down before. Like, you haven't not gone through anything, and you're still here. So the reason that you're here is because God brought you here. Do you understand me?
Absolutely.
Do you hear
For
me?
a purpose.
So every day that you live, every other thing you go through is a breeze. Mentally, I can't be boggled down with anything because God already brought me from.
He already know where you're going.
He already brought me from. You know what I'm saying? He already you brought me from the bottom. I've already been at the bottom.
Ooh.
And if I haven't been at the bottom, I've been close to it.
Come on, guys.
Because, we look at social media. We look at other people and we feel like everybody got it together. This person, look, she got this, but everybody is going through something. But I'm here to tell you today that the same God that brought you through that thing 5 years ago, 5 months ago, 5 weeks ago, 5 minutes ago, 5 seconds ago is the same God that's going to get you through whatever you're going to go through 5 minutes later, 5 weeks later, 5 months later. So that there mentally should free your mind. You're free.
And the rest will follow.
You're free. What are you worried about? So this week, super free. Like in everything, because I overthink everything. I overthink everything. I have anxiety about everything. But that in itself just taught me that I'm free.
The sweet sound, girl.
Sonara has her hands out.
She has her hands up. Her
eyes
eyes
are about to go in prayer.
Girl, because I felt what you said on another level.
Hallelujah.
I've been a prisoner to social media because I'm looking at everybody.
We're going to get into it.
Girl.
If y'all didn't know, this episode is
socially awkward.
All right, Chloe.
So we definitely gonna get into that.
How you feel?
This week, I'm not gonna lie. Today, I'm just feeling exhausted. It's been a week for me with a lot of different things going on besides work, which is already a lot in itself. But just different relationships in my life with friends, guys, parents. It's just a lot has been going on this week. And so right now I'm exhausted. And I'm in a phase in my life where it's just, I'm really trying to learn Chloe. I'm really trying to figure out who I am in this world and my purpose. Yes, I'm really in a self-discovery path. So right now it's just, I don't really have energy for anything else but me. That's right. That's it. And I'm just learning, I'm such a selfless person. I'm a person that wants to see everybody else happy before Chloe. Yeah. And I'm trying to learn my value and my place in this world. And I'm just learning every day, like certain situations, especially this week, are teaching me that if I don't know my value, someone else is going to tell me my value.
Try to get a discount.
And usually that their opinion is going to make me less than what I'm worth. Yeah. Like that's what I'm learning. Yeah, that's what I'm learning. And so this week is just really teaching me, like, Chloe, you need to know you and stand true to you. Not everybody's going to get you. Some people are going to misinterpret you. They're going to throw salt on your name just because you're not doing what they do or living like they do. But it doesn't matter. Walk in your light, Chloe, because walk in your light. Because those who are meant to understand you will be here. And those other relationships are worthwhile. The other ones don't matter. It doesn't matter.
Stuff like that, thinking stuff like that makes me hopeful.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful.
It doesn't matter. So hopefully that was a word for everybody else.
You don't get your strength back though.
Oh yeah.
And never get nobody.
Oh, my strength is always here. Don't get it twisted. You may knock me down for a minute, but Chloe always gets back up. There's
but we don't break.
No, they're all learning lessons. Like anytime you go through something, it's always a learning lesson for me. It never makes me who, not to say it never makes me who I am, but it just shows that I need to learn from this and I need to do better. Like I'm always trying to glow up. I'm always trying to glow up.
Right. Because let me tell you something, I'm on my way.
Yeah. We all are.
That's what's up.
Soon enough.
Stay tuned.
Soon enough, we gonna be in them dirty 30s.
Ooh,
and I'm not playing
super dirty.
In them dirty 30s.
Dirty 30 is not a time to play.
Oh no. I want to know, not to say that we're not going to be growing still in our 30s, but I feel like 30 is when you just know. Did y'all hear Oprah's episode when she was like, I'm in my 60s and I don't take no shit? That little that article she had in that magazine, I can't remember which one. But yeah, Oprah, she sat down with a specific magazine. I'm sorry, I can't think of it. But she told whoever she was talking to, she told them, like, I'm in my 60s. And when you're in your 60s, you just don't take no shit.
Have you ever noticed that about our older, like, I don't want to say senior citizens, but our elders?
Yeah.
They don't care. They don't spare you no
They know who the fuck they are.
They don't hold back. Like, my grandma, baby, my grandma do not play. And she's not even that old. She's not even on AARP yet.
I'm trying to be that in my 30s.
She not. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be that now. Like, I ain't trying to wait till 30. I ain't taking no shit.
Yo, I don't know what it is. But so now you got me rolling, bro.
She not even on
AARP, bitch.
She's not 65 yet.
She not even there, bitch.
But she don't care. And she told me, And my grandma works in a church. She said, baby, sometimes you just gotta say fuck them.
Oh.
And she said that at her desk at church. She said, sometimes you just gotta fuck them. Because it's gonna free a space in your mind. Yeah.
I cannot wait to start filming these episodes. Because this girl.
I love that motto. I'm just gonna start giving advice like that.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
It's a light that turned on.
I can't.
You know what? And then she kind of hurts my feelings sometimes, but I have to understand where she is.
Yeah.
She don't care about no feelings. She gonna tell you what you need to hear.
That's what you need.
The other day she told me I had a hair. I need to get my lip wax. I was like, damn. Damn, Gina. Okay. I was at the wax place the next 30 minutes.
Hey, she took that advice though.
But I'd rather my grandma tell me than somebody that I'm looking all in their face and I'm like, damn girl, you wanna line that up?
Funny story. Real talk. I was when I used to I was with my coworker one time, right? We was at Chipotle.
Ooh,
and she's really pretty, the girl I was with. And we were sitting there at Chipotle and these old dudes came and tried to holler at her. And they turned to me and they was like, I like your mustache. God said that to me.
How did you feel after that?
I mean, I just kind of, I wasn't going to wait. I mean, I don't know. I just kind of, I don't know, because it was like in public and then I didn't want to show that I was embarrassed by it. But of course, I was like, damn. Like, but he wasn't even cute, so I ain't even care. And he didn't look like he had no coins, so I ain't care. I don't care. I can have a mustache and a beard, bitch, because you can't. I don't care.
You can't have none of it.
You can't have. Because I know somebody who loves this mustache. And if I had a beard with braids, this bitch.
Get you one of him.
Let me stop. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm a hair individual. I do. I mean, I feel like I'd rather be hairy than have alopecia and be bald. So, and I got edges too. So
it's a blessing and a curse.
When you have hair, you have edges.
You gotta take one with the other.
Yeah.
Bushy eyebrows.
Edges.
Hello.
I love him.
Edges.
I'm
gonna keep saying it. Edges.
Ain't no BBG over here.
Edges.
Big booty Judy edge shit. That they used to advertising. She dropping it on your edges now.
Edges.
Listen,
Linda. Listen.
Listen, Linda. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
So for this Listen, Linda, we wanted to talk about Monique and her whole spill on the whole Netflix ban that she wanted us African Americans to do, because I feel like it wasn't for anybody else but African Americans.
Clearly.
But we're gonna let y'all listen to the Monique spill on her Netflix ban. Listen up.
Hey my loves, I am asking that you stand with me and boycott Netflix for gender bias and color bias. I was offered a $500,000 deal last week to do a comedy special. However, Amy Schumer was offered $11 million, Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle $20 million. Then Amy Schumer went back and renegotiated $2 more million because she said I shouldn't get what the men are getting, they're legends, however I should get more, and Netflix agreed. When we asked Netflix to explain the difference, why the money was so different, they said, well, we believe that's what Monique will bring. We said, well, what about my resume? They said, we don't go off of resumes. Then we asked them, what was it about Amy Schumer? And they said, well, she sold out Madison Square Garden twice, and she had a big movie over the summer. Is that not Amy Schumer's resume? And then Netflix said, by the way, we believe Monique is a legend too. Why shouldn't I get what the legends are getting? Please stand with me in this boycott of Netflix. I love us for real.
Okay. So the whole Monique is asking us, like I say, still feel like it's just African Americans. She's asking us African Americans to basically stop watching Netflix because Netflix offered her $500,000. Look at low. Netflix offered her $500,000 to do a comedy special. Boom. And as you guys heard, they've offered Amy Schumer like $13 million. They've offered Dave Chappelle $20 million, and offered her $500,000. Yeah. What are y'all thoughts on Monique?
I feel like low-key it was kind of shade, saying like, you know, you ain't that hot, but you hot. So I'm gonna give you $500,000. I feel like she's worth more than $500,000, but I don't believe that I'm not gonna even put a price on her worth. Her material cannot be $20 million worth. What is she gonna talk about on the special? Because it's gonna be an hour and a half. Because we watched Dave Chappelle, his was 2. So I mean, I don't think her material right now, because she's not relevant. I mean, only thing I see her relevant on is her weight loss and her working out. She dances to work out and stuff. I love watching that, but other than what's that movie she was in? Almost Christmas.
Almost Christmas.
Almost
yeah.
Christmas. Other than that, it hasn't really been
Nothing.
nothing. So I don't understand what she's looking for. Yes, she should get millions, but how much money do you want?
Yeah.
And why are you targeting black people? Not because I know she's targeting black people because at the end she says, "I love us for real."
I love us.
Monique.
I love us for real. If you love us, you gonna share that money since you love us since I'm boycotting?
If you don't sit your butt down, so Monique needs to sit down.
I love Auntie
I feel it, and I understand. Like, okay, yeah, you are a comedian, but it's not about race, it's not about gender, it's about relevance. And at the end of the day, I would think that her being the businesswoman that she is, she would understand from a producer standpoint and from a network standpoint.
Hello.
Which Netflix is a network. What would they be
conglomerate
considered?
to me?
Whatever they would a platform, whatever they be considered. That business is business. We have to think about our viewers, our consumers. Like, where the fuck have you been?
Get out your face.
Exactly. So it's like with your comedy, you have to think about the people, the masses of the ages, 18 to 25. That's the masses, the people that buy shit for real. You know what I'm saying? And who are looking. Look at shit like that. Exactly. So how many 18-year-olds you think know Monique? Or, unless their parents know her or, whatever. I'm not saying they don't. Exactly. So for her to bring up Amy Schumer, right?
Yeah.
She had movies. She's Chris Rock and goddamn Dave Chappelle. And what? Like, you're not, to me, Monique is not, for her to say what did she say? She's the
most
decorated comedian alive.
Alive, though. That's a reach.
I don't think that she can say that. And I think a lot of times, like, people who have been in the industry for decades, they tend to not transition with the waves of how to promote yourself or what to do, I guess you would say. And so they kind of get lost in it, and they feel like they get lost in their past, and they feel like people should still respect them or still give them, money or monetary, for what they've done in the past. When really, when it comes down to that coin, like, nah, like, I'm gonna give you. No, we gotta. If we gonna pay you, nigga, we gonna make sure we get that money back. Who gonna watch your shit? What should have happened is Monique should have flipped that shit. She should have went on and did Netflix, flipped it, made that shit fire as hell, and came out with another special or a TV show or her comeback. Because in television, where have you been in television? Who cares what you've done? Who cares?
Because they don't look at that
Steve
now.
Harvey,
The masses don't care about old school money no more.
Look at Steve Harvey.
Boom.
Steve Harvey doing what Family Feud. He hosted all
Little Big Shot.
They reinvent themselves. That isn't to say that Steve Harvey won't do no stand up, but you still reinvent yourself for the times that you're in. You can't just sit there and be like, well, I'm Monique, and we still in Def Comedy Jam. We still in Queens of Comedy and shit, and I'm still... No, like, nobody is like, no. You can't crawl from under a fucking rock and think you're gonna fucking do shit.
Here's my thoughts.
Yeah, go ahead.
Stop it. Come on,
Here's my thoughts. Should Monique have been offered more than $500,000? Absolutely. Should she be getting paid? No. She should. Should she be getting paid or should she require or ask for the same amount of money that Dave Chappelle and who else was it? Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock.
She shouldn't even get more than Kevin Hart.
Absolutely, hell no, absolutely not. Here's my thing. This is where the issue comes with Monique. As a woman, should you always ask for more? Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
But my thing is with Monique. Love her. I love Monique. But Lauren's right. You have to think about where we're at right now. I know in the video, she always talked about the resume, like Amy Schumer dropping her resume and Monique looking at her resume. My thing is your resume, if I was to give a employee my resume and the last thing, like the last date on it had 1996, I would be like, well, what you been doing from 1996 to 2018? It's just like a job. And that's probably what Netflix was doing. Like, your resume is good, but where have you been from 1996? I'm sorry, I'm sure she's been doing shit past 1996, but just giving a number. Where have you been from 1996 to 2018? I can't do nothing for you right now.
Well,
like, you're not.
It's such a gap.
Right.
It's such a gap.
And she was trying it. She tried it to come back and negotiate. Like, seriously, you tried it.
Yeah.
Because anybody, like, what? Like, that's just like being an actor or an actress. Like, if you coming up, if this your comeback, you kind of get what I give you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. You can't. What are you negotiating for? I'm
gotta
a
make
strip of
something
blood.
up.
Exactly.
You
Like,
gotta
what
make
do you?
something
And then to sit here and say, well, if I don't do it, what's gonna happen to Tiffany Haddish? Tiffany Haddish gonna continue to make money.
Money.
Like, what the fuck do you mean? She
got
gonna do what's good
sponsors.
for Tiffany fucking Haddish. That don't have nothing to do with you. Like, stop. And I hate when these celebrities try to start a fucking pot. It's some racial bullshit.
Cause let me
Stop.
ask you.
Leave us alone. Like, we're trying to be peaceful, make our money, and stand together and continue to learn and flourish. Stop trying to get us to fight up against bullshit because your ego and your pride got you fucked up.
This is my thing though.
Okay.
But I mean,
I hate that. It's aggravating.
it was a far stretch just because it's like, let's stand together and boycott Netflix.
Like,
Man, I love Netflix.
most people
Don't have cable. They have
let me
Netflix.
Google the percentage of people who
But
watch
see,
Netflix.
And let me just shed
Go
some
ahead.
light on what she said about Tiffany Haddish. Do you think, like, her breakout role was Girls Trip? Do you think that she got the same amount of money that Jada Pinkett got?
Absolutely
Do you
not.
think she got the same money Queen Latifah got?
And
Absolutely
Tiffany
not.
Haddish has been out here.
Yeah, for a minute. Doing stand-up comedy for a minute.
She didn't complain.
But what happened? It's about humility, baby. It's about humility. I don't care how high you've gotten, because Monique has gotten out. She got a whole Oscar,
yeah.
right?
She's a legend. She is
She
a legend.
is a legend, but she's not. It's the era of millennials. If you're not hot right
It-
now,
It's not even
Ain't no room for you.
it's not even the era of millennials. It's just more of like, you have been gone for a
From
minute.
since 2016.
And with Netflix, it's like, I'm investing this much in you, hoping to see that money back.
Mm-hmm.
If I invest millions of you and I don't get my millions back, we got a problem. So right now, it's like a safe investment. $500,000 is a safe investment. If you could give me more than $500,000, we can talk about a new special, and I will raise that
Hello.
to millions. Like, that's the biggest
Act
thing.
like you know, Monique.
Yeah.
Act
Like,
you know
act like you
business.
know how it. And then, okay, so Google says that 50 million people stream Netflix.
Netflix don't play.
and
I'm
how
not.
many of those? Well, you can't really see how many.
Because
of
my
those
thing
black
is,
people
if
are.
I boycott Netflix so you can have your special, am I gonna get a cut of the money that
No.
Netflix paid you for this damn
And
special?
make your case make sense. We were just sitting here. Monique came to us like she came. Excuse me. Good morning, niggas.
Good morning, niggas.
Good morning. Praise the Lord, niggas. Let's all come in. Let me plead my
Commence.
case.
Niggas commence.
And the jury said, "Hell no, Netflix, you are not guilty." We still watching Netflix, Monique. We don't care.
Shout out to Monique though.
I love
But it's
her.
but why?
But
It's business.
why? Y'all were saying that she fell off. Why? What happened? Was she?
Oh, so she
blackballed or
was.
something?
I don't know too much. Well, I know Monique was blackballed when it came. She was supposed to play Cookie in Empire. Apparently, she was supposed to be in The Butler as Oprah's role, and she was saying that she was blackballed in Hollywood because of the way she acts on set. Monique, now, everything is a business. You can't tell me that you go on set and act a fool and then you want to get another job with the same criteria. Like,
With
it
more
just doesn't
money.
make sense.
What more money?
Yeah, I would blackball you too. You're not gonna come on set and act a fool on my set and start
my
controlling
set.
stuff and want a certain amount of money when I can go get someone who's just as good and not
Especially if you ain't
better.
producing, you ain't putting nothing into
Yeah.
it. You just a role.
I just think she reaching, and it
Damn,
sucks
Monique.
because I love her to
Love
death.
Monique.
I would love to see a Monique stand up.
Yo,
I really would love to see one.
I would watch
I've
it.
been
If
on.
it's
I've been on
Netflix.
the Monique show when she was filming in Atlanta. I was in
And
the
she was
audience.
hilarious,
And
huh?
it was a Christmas special with Lettucey. Hey, Lettucey girl, I love me some Lettucey. Lettucey was there, but it was cool. It was decent. She
Yeah,
was funny.
I would watch it.
I like her.
I would watch it.
But I hate that. We're gonna talk about social media. Social media has made people feel like.
Girl, I'm ready.
But see, this is the thing though, because now this is where she screwed herself up, and then I'm gonna end it on this. Now she's probably gonna go shop her like comedy special to other shows, and people are gonna be like,
They're really not gonna
they're
do
not
it,
gonna,
'cause they
they're
don't
not
have
gonna
the
for it.
backlash.
Yeah, they don't want it,
Now
and
you
people
really
probably not
blackballed
gonna watch
yourself.
it because it's just like, you done did all this. It's not even hot no more. Like, we could have been excited at first if it just kind of popped up on us, but now
On
we
Netflix, if it was just
yeah, I'd have been like, oh shit, Monique, because Cedric the Entertainer got one on there, and I watched it. It was cool, and I love me some Cedric. I just watched it because it's Cedric, just like I would have watched it because it's Monique,
for the culture,
right?
But now you
But
abusing the culture.
And I'm
because
pretty
you're
sure
trying to make us
abusing
stand a
the
whole-
culture.
And I'm
You
pretty
trying
sure
to-
they offer Cedric $500,000.
Probably.
He
Probably
probably
less
took
than
it.
that.
It's
Took
whatever. You just
And
want your
probably
material
took
out
it.
there.
Right.
Exactly.
Because now you got it out there. Now you got something to snowball off.
If you really are about your passion, though, right? If
Yeah.
you're passionate about comedy, right?
I don't know. Let us know y'all thoughts.
But I'm gonna say, what do you think?
What do y'all think, babe?
What is it?
That's just
Oh,
kind of
and
where
her
we
comeback
stand.
to Charlamagne, like,
Come back to Charlamagne, baby.
I'm just over the whole most decorated comedian. That is a lie, Monique. You are not the most decorated comedian. That was a stretch. Eddie Murphy, to me, is the most decorated comedian on this planet. And you cannot deny, what's her name? Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, yeah.
You cannot deny all of those decorated comedians. Eddie Murphy can play 6 different characters in one movie. That is a decorated comedian, in my opinion. Monique, I feel like all she has is the Parkers. The last movie I remember of Monique is Precious and Fat Girls.
Precious.
Y'all remember Fat Girls? That movie that they run over and over on BET.
Yeah, stars.
I didn't even watch it.
That's it. And so it's a stretch, Monique. No, we're not boycotting Netflix. I'm sorry. We love you.
I just started watching something and I gotta
I gotta finish. Love you, dear Monique. Good luck.
It's a no.
It's a no.
It's a no for me.
It's a no for
I'm about to
me.
get this when I get home, matter of fact.
It's a no. But yeah, we finna get into this topic, socially awkward. So y'all know how we do. Glasses up, ladies. Glasses up.
My water. Hello.
Yeah.
Champagne.
Cause I'm healthy.
Yeah.
Got my water.
Oh my God, yeah, we already 30 minutes in. So, okay. Socially awkward. So the way we wanted to kind of focus this topic, we just wanted to talk about like people and their presence on social media. Do people pretend on social media? Are they who they are on social media? Like, what do y'all think?
Doing it for the gram these days. When I get on Instagram or when I get on Snapchat, I see things that are not me. Now, I used to want to keep up, but it's tiring. Like I was a prisoner to Instagram, looking at everybody's life, making it seem like everybody's like got their shit together and I don't. Everybody's looking good, losing weight, and I'm not. Everybody's living like they're so in love, and I'm not.
And I'm not.
And I'm not.
Yo,
So it was
Sarah has me dying.
About being honest.
Pause, y'all.
So
Hold
honest.
on, pause. She's married by that. Keep going.
I'm married now, but it's like, okay.
That's a conversation for another day. But
I love my marriage. You know, it's work, but it doesn't look like how everybody else's love looks
I hear what
on
you're saying.
social media. So I'm a prisoner. Like, why my life don't look like this? Why I'm not losing weight this fast? Why I ain't got all this money? And then I start to know these people. I'm like, girl, what you doing? Like, you know, put me on, kind of. And then it's really they faking.
Mm-hmm.
They doing it for the gram. Like, you don't really live like this. These not your shoes. This not your car. This not your house. That's not your man. And I'm just like, okay, so now we on the same level. So now when I get on,
Oh,
come on now. Let's be honest. We gonna be honest. That's not your man.
I love Sonara today.
That's not your man.
that's not your man.
It's
That's
not
not your
man.
car. That's
That's
not
not
your
your
clothes.
house.
That's not your hair.
They on the-
your
That's
ears.
not your hair.
Bitch, them not your eyeballs.
They
That's
on
not
the,
your eyebrows.
Them ain't your thighs. Those aren't. That ain't your ass.
they on the Bow Wow challenge.
They on the
They think
Bow
they
Wow
Bow Wow.
challenge. That's Instagram in real life. Like, so it's I call myself socially awkward because I don't feel the need to impress nobody no more. Like, I'm not gonna get on there and stunt if it ain't mine. I'm not gonna wear no fake bag because that's kind of going for. I don't know. That's my character. I'm not gonna buy nothing.
So you feel like you're awkward because that's what everybody else seems to be doing. Everybody else seems to be doing it. So because you're not doing, and you feel like you're awkward because of
I
it.
get it.
So
Okay.
and then let me tell you this, and I'm gonna just leave it here, and everybody else can go. Look, cause I was a prisoner, and it would make me so depressed because I'm like, damn, I'm not moving like everybody. I have friends, quotation marks friends. They be going out, they be doing whatever, and it's not shade to them at all. But I feel like they don't. I feel like they don't invite me because I'm not socially relevant.
Oh, that's deep.
I'm not socially relevant. Ain't nobody checking for me. Ain't nobody checking for me.
That's
Nobody.
deep, Sonara.
And I'm like, okay, so, but then I get on Snapchat, I get on Instagram, and I see everybody just having a good old time. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
what's up?
Yeah.
But I'm not relevant.
Damn. I like how you put that.
I do.
I like how you put
too.
that.
I'm not in the club every weekend because I'm on my grind.
Dang.
I'm not in the
People
club
don't
now,
invite
so I
you
can be in
because
another
you're not
country
socially
later.
relevant. Wow.
That's deep. I like how you put
I'm
that.
not in the clubs now.
real.
I'm not scamming niggas. I'm not doing credit card scams. Let me flip your 100 into 2. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm on an honest grind.
That's real.
I'm trying to find myself, love my kids, flourish, and I'm trying to travel the world.
But you know what? That's a word.
Yeah.
Because that is showing you the quality of friends that you do have, or these quote unquote friends, and I'm pretty sure they're quotes for a reason, right?
Yeah.
That you do have, because if they don't want to spend time with you or refrain from spending time with you because you're not socially relevant or because you're not popping or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And those aren't the type of people that you need to be around. No way.
Right.
Because you need to be able to be with me for who I am, not what I have.
Exactly.
And that is something that is very, very, very important to me this year. And
What?
it has been since the end of last year.
It's quality over quantity to me now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what I have. It's who I am.
Who I am.
Because tomorrow I could have nothing. So you're telling me if I decide to delete my Instagram today,
Ooh.
or decide not to be popping and get 2 likes on my picture instead of whatever else,
Yeah.
then I ain't shit to you?
Yeah.
Not fucking with it. Because everybody
That shit
like
is socially awkward.
everybody's
Bitch,
on the look for their come up. So if this not a photo out for me, we get a bunch of likes, you know, or in my case, they duff me.
What does that mean?
Duff.
What's
You never seen that movie, The Duff? It's actually on Netflix. You should watch it.
Okay.
It's called.
Shout out to Netflix.
It's called. The movie is called The Duff, and it's like a. What you call it? Acronym?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's designated ugly fat friend.
Uh-huh.
So like if I go out, I'm not ugly. Like
Yeah,
I
of
can
course
clean
not.
up. I clean up.
Yeah.
I can beat the face, whatever.
Yeah.
I can. But I don't have to.
Right.
So if we go out, it's always, oh, you cute for a big girl.
Who says that to you?
No, I mean, but that's the vibe. Like,
Oh, okay.
go big girl, you know, whatever.
Okay.
And that makes me sad. So I don't want to go out with you.
I feel you.
You popping, but I'm the Duff. Nah, we're gonna change the dynamic.
Yeah.
And either I'm not gonna go or I'm gonna go where I feel comfortable. Cause I don't feel comfortable. You know, I gotta wear my Spanx all the time and short skirts, and I gotta wax everything all the time. Wear my weave like this all the time for us to, like, I don't know. I'm the mom friend. People come to me for advice. People come to me if they need help with something. What if I need help? You need me to help you move, watch your kids, you need some money. Like, you know, not just to come over, hey girl, what's up? How you feeling?
Just
But-
to spend time with you as a person.
Yeah, no. It's like, oh, we going out here, or they everybody in the Snapchat and stuff, and I'm not in the Snapchat. Like, I'm watching the Snapchat.
Oh, I feel you.
And I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. Because we go back. But now, because I'm not on the social media scene, because I'm taking care of myself, my soul, and my family, because I have a family now.
Yeah.
No one invites me nowhere. I be like, damn,
It's the same thing when you're in a relationship, girl.
be my friend.
Sorry. Oh, you got it's the same thing. It's the
But
same
now I
thing.
don't care. As long as my soul is good, because I can't take none of this shit with me.
Right.
So as long as my soul good, I'm good.
So are you socially awkward?
I don't
though?
think you are.
And we're
By the least bit.
And we're talking, because I know it seems vague right now, but we're speaking socially awkward on the presence of like social media. Like, do you feel like you're socially awkward? Like, do you feel like you're
No.
a different person on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or whatever versus who you are in real life?
Lauren popping.
Oh, please stop.
No,
Please don't say that. See,
and I'm gonna say
that-
that because you got a heavy social
Let me-
media following.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so see, this is what I am very socially awkward in the sense of not on social. Okay, on social media, no, I don't think that I am. Sometimes I do think that I am. Like, I'm very calculated on social media. I don't like to expose too much of myself on certain platforms. I use certain platforms for different things. Like for Instagram is like the platform for me and for just for me, you know, like for what I do or whatever. So I'm very cautious with how I do Instagram.
Yeah.
So Instagram, I don't just be posted. I can't, and it gives me anxiety. So that's me being socially awkward. That to me is socially awkward because I'll be like, oh my God, like y'all, if I had a camera, but when I'm about to post a video on Instagram, like I'll be sweating bullets. Like, okay, shit, okay. Like it has to be, to me, it has to be perfect. Yes, and I think social media has a lot to do with that.
It does.
Like it influences a lot of that. Like for you to just be really particular about what the fuck you post. Twitter, I just random shit. Whatever comes to my mind. Whatever I want to say and talk about on Twitter. I love Twitter. That's that Snapchat I meant all day. I talk about the Lord. I talk about not people. I vent about people, not people in particular, but just shit. And that's why I do that. Facebook, I don't get on. Because Facebook, let me tell y'all. Facebook is Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Rita and Hurricane Sandy all mixed together. And let me tell you why. People on Facebook are so entitled and feel like they have every right to, number one, talk to you. Speak on your opinion and also openly judge you about the way you choose to live your life.
Oh yeah.
I have never. I'm like, where did y'all get the balls and the audacity to feel that y'all can openly speak to people this way?
Social media
Like,
thugs.
I don't, and that's the biggest thing for me with social media is that social media has allowed people to feel like to create these abnormal universes for themselves, and live in these fairy tales and think that they can be like. Who told you that you could do that? So I stay off Facebook. I don't go on there. Only thing I post on Facebook is things I do on YouTube. And that's it. And I go on there on holidays because, like Sonara was saying about family, I have family in other places. So that's how I come to, speak to them or whatever. But outside of that, I don't. But for me, as what Chloe's question is, do I feel socially awkward on Instagram? Sometimes, yes. Because I feel like it's not a lot of pressure, but I want to.
That's crazy.
I've been through a lot with Instagram, I feel like, with social media. Like how to... Because of the way the wave is right now, social media is important. Like if you're trying to do certain things, and if you want to, you have plan, just do
you
shit.
have to plan.
Exactly. So it's a platform that a lot of people have used to get other places and do other things. So I just think it's important.
But shit, based on mine, I ain't going nowhere.
But I'm not socially. But that's what I'm saying. When I say socially awkward, I don't mean like it has nothing to do with like the followers. Because to me. See, and that's the thing. To me, I'm not. Let me tell you why. Because the people I look at, honey. Yeah. The people that I look at, where I want to be, my people that I admire, because I feel like everybody should have those people.
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near. I'm nothing. Okay. I mean, not to say that I feel like I'm nothing, but I'm just, I'm nothing to where I want to be, and it has nothing to do with their followers.
Yeah,
let me be clear.
I got that.
It has everything to do with what they promote and and their presence online. It has nothing. Let me be clear. It has nothing to do with the amount of followers they have. It has everything to do with their presence online and how they present themselves. Because it's all strategic. Yeah, all of 100%. It. So I look at the people who got the keys and I'll be like, damn. Look how you just did that. Like you didn't even. You know how you see some people you be like they try a lot. Like okay, you push it. Right. Like you reaching.
Like Black China.
And then some people it's like. Damn, that was impeccable.
Yeah.
Bitch, you got me to buy this shit and I didn't even know I was fucking buying this shit.
Yeah.
Like, shit like that. So that's what I mean by socially awkward. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. And I be nervous when I
maybe we have different
views on it.
That's why I was going around asking each one of us what is our definition. You know what? Now hearing both of y'all talk, I don't know. I don't think I'm socially awkward. I'm kind of like low. I'm very strategic when it comes to my social media. Okay. My Facebook is nothing but like my job, news. Yeah, I post nothing but news on my social media, on my Facebook. Why? Because older people follow me on Facebook. Hello. My family to
that's
older
another reason why I got off of there.
Yeah, I know. But that's why I only post news on my Facebook. Like anything... I'm very strategic. I'm just like, look, I'm very strategic on all platforms of social media. Very strategic. Instagram, you're going to get just a lot of Chloe. Like none of my family follows me on Instagram. It's mostly friends. So you're going to get a lot of pictures of just Chloe. Just me. Pictures that, yeah, pictures that I think look cute. It takes me months to post a picture because I'm not photogenic at all. Really? Not photogenic at all. It's
maybe
difficult.
It's just because I don't care no more. I used to care. Now
I care. And it's not even about the whole likes thing. It's just, I just like to post a bomb-ass picture. Me too.
It takes me a while to get a bomb-ass picture. And when I get it, I'm posting it everywhere.
I post it. And that's once every blue moon. And usually it's only when I go out, which is not that often.
Yeah.
Snapchat, I used to be Snapchat heavy. It's just, I usually mostly Snapchat when I'm in a car, which is very dangerous. I really don't have time to actually Snapchat. I know, right? But I do love Snapchat. I think it's a cool. I love the whole it deletes itself after 24 hours platform.
Now that's the lit part.
I love that. I think it's so dope.
Until they came out with the save to your memories.
Well, no. I still think it's dope that Snapchat deletes in 24 hours or whatever. But as far as, I'm sorry, just me being socially awkward, I don't think so. I just think I use social media when I want to use social media. And for me, that doesn't make me socially awkward. It does what you want it to do for you. Yeah, it's social media is what you make it. And like moving to another topic, it's just kind of like, I think social media is great for if you make it beneficial to you. Like there's people getting paid millions off of like Snapchat. And y'all remember when Vine used to be hot? Oh my God. People are now on TV shows making millions for a 7-second clip. Like, I think social media is powerful if you use it correctly
Powerful.
for any type of business, promoting yourself, promoting a brand. Like, social media is genius. It's actually the only thing that you could use to promote yourself
Right now,
these days.
unless you're
The
rich.
only thing. Right. And, you know, other than that, I feel like there are people who use social media absolutely foul. Like, get
Horribly.
off of social media. Like, what are you doing?
horrible.
It's just, I don't
It's
know.
bad.
Social media, it's a blessing and a curse to me. Like, it's a blessing if you're using it the right way. It's a curse because, like you said, I just think it makes people feel better than what they are.
It can make you
People
feel better or feel worse.
No, I'm just saying though, but people are bold on social media.
What?
Like, you would never say the stuff that you say
You
on social
never
media that
say
you
that
say to my
to
face.
me.
Yeah, you would never say it out
Like,
loud.
y'all, no, to be honest, I've had people, y'all, I be getting hate mail. Like, I ain't
Hate
playing.
mail.
No, for real.
From
Like,
who?
not like hate mail in my
Like
in my
shade mail?
mailbox, but like people have like commented like on my blog and like YouTube like bad shit like coming from a fake page and shit or a fake person. Obviously, it's a fake person,
That's
not a
weird.
fake person, but a fake
Page.
user ID or whatever.
Right.
Excuse me, and will say all type of bad shit about me. And I know it's in the shit that they will say about me is something that I know is somebody I know. Because the things they say to me are things that only people
someone
who
would
know
know.
me would know.
Shade.
So
Whoever's
yeah,
doing that to Lauren.
people do stuff like that, and I would not lie about anything like that.
Because
So,
if they doing that, then they listen to the show, and y'all better stop.
they
saying
do,
it.
and that's the thing. And I feel like social media will have you out here hating people that you don't even need to hate
know.
because, like I said before, everybody goes through something. So you can't visually look at somebody, and I don't and form this huge opinion about people based on what they decide to post. As you guys heard us say. You select and I'm pretty sure you select the pictures that you want to post.
You're
So
not
if I want to
forcing.
look a certain type of way, I will post the picture that I want to look like. You
Yeah.
can't be mad at people for that. And
Yeah.
it could be somebody who know me in real life. I probably did them dirty. I don't know.
But
I've had my past. Like forgive and forget. Okay.
it's too.
God.
Life is too short to hold grudges.
Okay.
What do y'all think
Or
about
be depressed.
what do y'all think about social media in the terms of like relationships? Are y'all for like posting your like love life? Because you know social media is a highlight reel. Let's get it factual. Most people that we follow on social media and think they're just bomb, they probably got some shit going on. Like people are only gonna post their happy shit. Who's gonna post their like, oh my God? So it's just like, what do you guys think about the effects that social media has on people's relationships? And I'm talking about romantic, friendship, all of that stuff. Like, what do you think?
So I can speak on that personally because I did let it cause judgment towards my relationship.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at constant pictures of, you know how they like get you a hymn or when they have like rose petals and candlelit room with the heart on the bed and stuff. They posting that or
People
they all
only do that
cuddled up.
shit for the gram.
That's what I'm
People,
saying. They're
yeah.
doing it for the gram, but
Yeah.
see, that's how it affects my relationship. Because I'm like, damn, you don't ever do that. Man, we don't ever do this.
Oh, that's real.
Why we don't do this? Like, look at how he doing her. Like, why you can't do this? And that's weak.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm not him. We not them.
Yeah.
Get your shit together.
Completely.
That's exactly how he said it. Like,
Wow.
Get your ass out of here with that.
He got a point though,
He
because
does. And I had
Yeah.
to check that shit.
Yeah.
Because
Get your man that's
people,
gonna check you.
I think that your relationship really, I mean, if your social media is nothing but your relationship, I mean, that's cool if that's what you like to do. Like,
Right.
if that's your shit, that's what you like to do.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as affecting relationships, I kind of feel like if social media affects your relationship, then
You shut up.
I feel like the people in the relationship have a lot of growing to do.
Yeah.
And there's some things that you guys need to talk about within your relationship.
I did.
Because if you allow a platform that was created by people to come between you,
And
then
dictate what you should be
it's a
doing.
lot more. You have a lot more issues than just social media. I hate when people try to make it seem like, oh, you know, this person, like, he can't like this picture, or he can't follow these people, or he can't. Why the fuck not? Like, I have outside of the fact that my boyfriend looks at naked bitches all day anyway for his job, but outside of that, like, I don't care. Like, I personally, I think it's a personal thing. I think it's a personal thing.
Yeah.
I think it has a lot to
personal
do
thing.
with who you are as a person. And me personally, I don't really get caught up into it. I don't really feel like, oh, just because you know, you like this person's picture or feel like I can't put my relationship online because it caused me issues, because it doesn't, and it never has.
But see, one thing with you two, look, I'm the only single one in this group, which is why I have all these questions. But with you two, I don't really see you guys post a lot of your men on the social media. Do you think you know, right? Like, should people not really post their significant other on their social media?
We old school.
It's true.
We old school. I mean, I'm like, babe, why we don't take more pictures together? Let's take pictures. But most of the time, I'm like in mom mode, so I'm not looking real cute. My eyebrows might not be done, you know. And so we're not even at a place where we could take pictures, or he don't have a haircut.
But do you want to take pictures just for the sake of taking pictures, or do you want to take pictures to put on the gram?
Both, because of social media, and that's what I was gonna say. It has more to do with me than it does my relationship. Like, I want people to see that I'm happy. I want people to see that we lovey-dovey.
Why?
Why?
Because that's what social media, me seeing it on social media, I'm like, okay, so that's what we need to be doing.
It's like,
let's show how lit I like this.
Social media has made people feel like they have to live for other people.
Yeah.
And now that I do not care, I care about that shit.
That's the whole point of this. It's just, I wanted us to get to that. It's just, and you know, you're not guilty. I'm guilty of that shit too. Like, which is why I'm so particular about the pictures that I post, because it's just like, oh, I want people to see like I'm fine as hell, or I'm popping.
That's why this whole strategic shit.
Yeah, or this outfit's fly, or I'm out, you know, having a good time with my girls. When 9 times out of 10, my ass is at the house. Okay. So it's just kind of like that was the whole. Yeah, I'm glad that we reeled it into this point. It's just like, social media, I feel like, is just an outlet for us to just prove a point to other people. It has nothing.
Even matter.
It doesn't. It shouldn't, but it does. I mean, look, it's just, I'm trying to think of like examples or celebrities who use social media as that type of pond to let other people know. I was thinking,
let other people know what?
Just kind of let other people know like they're popping, or just they're doing it for others. I think of like Masika.
No, wait. Bernice Burgos. Period.
I don't follow her.
I don't follow her, but I do follow
Masika.
Yeah. I follow Masika too, but Bernice is a really good example.
Really?
Explain.
Then I don't even want to follow her now.
Because she's old and she posts. She
how old is Bernice? Everyone says that. How old is her?
My boo, Joe told me, Joanna. She brought it to my attention. She was like, "Yo, Bernice old as hell." I was like, "What you mean?" She's like, "Bernice is like in her late 30s, her early 40s."
No, that's not that old.
And but no. See, the reason it's not that old. However, when you pose the way that she poses, and when the type of videos that you post, I'm not hating at all. She's gorgeous. She bad as hell. Her body is impeccable. But what I'm saying is, it's the type of videos. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. The little thirst trap video showing your pussy, showing your ass, like certain angles and making it, you know, shit like that. The whole provocative type. You know, it's just certain things. Like, I just feel like you're trying too hard. Like, you're clearly doing that in order to continue to entice men or entice people in an intimate way to follow you. And I get it. It's her business. That's your business.
That's
so I get that. That's how you make your money.
That's how you make your money. Yeah.
So for her, I feel like she does definitely use social media in order, like, for the sake of to show people.
Does that hinder us little people though? With the social, I'm talking like the social media models. You know, your Bernice, your Masikas, your Black Chinas, your Miracle Wives, all that. Does it hinder us?
Wait a minute, pause. Dre is not a part of that. Dre is a whole brand and a whole boss and a whole CEO.
And I'm sick of people.
I'm sick. And see, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That was no shade to Dre.
No. I'm sorry. Because I feel like social media affects a lot of people in this sense.
It affects her.
Because people will continuously make it seem like Dre is some skank ass bitch who out here prostituting herself, or she what is it? She a gold digger.
Yeah.
Where Dre got 2 brands.
Yeah.
Not Milk and Honey?
Mint Swim.
No.
Girls.
She has 3. Mint Swim, Finance Girl, and Coco, and another. It's Coco and something else. It's like it's another brand she just started. I can't remember right now. I'm gonna look at it.
I love Drea though. No.
Anyway, so I feel like a lot of people put her in a class that she's not in. Like, Drea upgraded herself. She upgraded the fuck out of herself, and people don't respect her.
But that's another hindrance of social media, though. It's just kind of like
a permanent.
It's a permanent stamp. Exactly. It's just it doesn't matter like who you were or who you are now. It's just I don't even know if social media has anything to do with that, because it's like Drea can post all the business shit that she does with. I mean,
But
she
you
even
gonna
has a
always pull
man
up that
now.
weak-ass
But
shit
see, I
that
don't
she
think that
did
has
back in the
anything to
day.
even do with social media, though.
So let me ask y'all this: do y'all feel like social media influences the way that people live their lives and the decisions that people make? Do y'all feel like it affects parents? Do y'all feel like it affects kids and the type of careers they decide to choose in school?
This is what I think, though. I think social media stops people from living because everything has to be like captured in a moment or a picture instead of just living in the moment. And that's my issue with social media. And like I say, I'm guilty of this all the time. Like when we're out somewhere, I'm out with my girls having a good time, I'm trying to get on Snapchat and post it for Snap instead of just like living in the moment. And then
if you don't, you be like, damn, I ain't getting no.
And you feel like time out. That's what I was thinking. I'm so glad it came to me. We're in a time now where if you don't post it, it didn't happen.
Yeah. And that sucks.
It sucks because I be living when I say I be doing some shit, but I don't.
Beige and Cocoa, that's what it's called. Sorry, guys.
What is it?
It's another clothing line by Dre called Beige and Cocoa, and it's more. It's like a clothing line. It's not swimsuit. It's
Oh, tag me in something so I can follow that because I follow Dre for real. Oh yeah.
But no, go back.
But yeah, like I do. I say all the time, the moments that need to be recorded are not the moments that I live for. Are the moments that are not on social media.
Yeah.
Like I did a social media cleanse because I was so wrapped up in it, trying to make my life fit into it. And once you took a cleanse, it was like 2 months. I was not on any. I deleted the apps off my phone, everything for 2 months. And I actually started living life. Like I'm enjoying the moment where I wasn't busy trying to get the perfect angle, the perfect lighting for a certain picture. I'm enjoying what's happening in front of me.
I just want everyone to get to that point again. And like I said, I'm totally guilty of it too. I'm going to Atlanta at the end of the month and I just can't wait. I just bought this bomb dress and I bought it and I'm just like, oh my God, this shit gonna look good for the gram. I can't wait to post. And it sucks because it's just like, why do I even care? Why do I care? And it just sucks so much because
forced into that bubble.
Yeah, we're forced into it. And I'm just trying to find a healthy way for us to just kind of not get rid of social media because it's so prevalent. It's so prevalent. But at the same time, it's just like, I want us all.
It matters so much.
I want us all to get to a point to where it's just like we not even on our phones when we out. Like we just living in a moment. It doesn't matter if it wasn't captured on social media, but we can all think back and be like,
we
yeah, remember that time that we did that? And you right. That was such a good step that you said. Like if it's not captured, we think it didn't happen.
You wouldn't.
And that sucks.
And it kills, and it's feeding, it's snowballing into other stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, because I'm a parent now, and you say how it affects kids, I'm like, I'm super old school because I'm like, no, I don't want you to go out there in social media. Yeah. Imani wants a YouTube channel. And I'm
how old is Imani?
She's 7. On YouTube channel.
7.
She's 7. Some kids out here that's making millions just opening toys.
That's what they do. They watch kids open toys.
That's it.
And I'm like, or they watch kids play with it.
But is that healthy? You would think you got a 7-year-old on YouTube making millions just opening toys. That sounds good. Like
I want my kids to know what honest work is because I had to know what honest work is.
So you would let your kid do that off the presence of social media?
I told her to bring me a plan, and then I'll think about it.
I like that. I would let my kid do that. I would let my kid do that. If she would come up with some type of business plan on how this is going to be better for her and for the family, then I'll let you do that.
Absolutely.
I think at a point in time, though, because I respect the people, especially the actors and celebrities who don't put their kids on social media.
Yeah.
I really respect that.
Sierra's baby.
Kerry Washington. She's had 2 kids. Where's her children? And
Beyonce, where are your twins?
I seen Sir and Roman.
I want to official.
I went to the house. The third
Lauren,
house.
shut up.
How was the nursery?
Third ward house. Tina still got a house.
How's the nursery, girl?
Girl, it's beautiful. Suri and Rumi aren't just. It's such a
But I think it's so important that you keep your kids off of that type of stuff.
And I'm gonna tell you why, because it was a moment. Now they're asking. Let me see. I want to get on Snapchat. I want to do the filters. My 3-year-old. Can I take a picture?
Let me tell you something.
My 3-year-old yesterday. You can take a picture of us.
If you think about it this way, I feel like it's honestly training our kids to care about how other people see you,
and they shouldn't.
And
that's
what other people's opinion of you, because that's all social media is. Mm-hmm. It is what you make it. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, it's a platform for people to say how they feel about you or what they like, or to comment about how you look.
Because
so it's really building.
I dare you.
it's really building our kids to. Okay, number one, side note, Fates. I don't care about a little girl being vain. I think that's kind of cute.
It's cute.
In what is it called?
Because you should feel yourself.
In episodes though.
Yeah.
I think that as long as you're taught humility, I feel like being vain as a girl. Because when I was a little girl, I loved taking pictures.
Me
I'm a
too.
little Polaroid throwaway
Yeah,
camera.
yeah.
Oh, that was me all day.
Shake
I
it
love
like a
that.
Polaroid, yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with that. But the whole posting and the whole like when my kids start saying, "Mommy, I need to post a picture," or I need to like, that's when I'm like you don't know. We need to worry about what's in your head and not what you got on your head. You know?
Elevated. I've seen a 14-year-old on Instagram look like she's my age.
Bro,
That's a problem. To me, if you're not posting a
Please
picture
speak on
that's
it.
supporting a business or a brand,
What do you need
there's
all
no
that
reason
for?
why you should be posting a picture every week. And there are people who just randomly post pictures every week for the likes. And it's sad too because I know some people who, if their picture doesn't reach a certain amount of likes,
They
they delete it.
That's
And
right.
that's sad because it's just like you
care
didn't,
that much.
yeah, it's like you didn't think the picture was popping. Like you wanted to know how other people would perceive it.
Or
and
you
that's
thought it was
sad.
popping.
Right. And
you
by-
thought it was popping
Right.
because you didn't get no likes. Oh shit.
It's horrible. That's
By
by
horrible.
all means, y'all, if you on Instagram or if you on social media and you get money and the pictures that you post, random or not, get you money and you have like
Do
you're
you.
a part.
Hey,
That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Ever since it's been introduced to us as a platform to get money, like if that's what you're doing, do
Yeah.
you.
Do you.
What we're talking about people. We're talking about the others who do not do this.
Who
for
are
money.
not making money. Who are
We're not
faking.
making money, and we're not even talking about people. We're just talking about social media's influence on the world. Period.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
in addition to people's views,
Because it makes you feel like you're not enough when you're on social media. So it's a
It don't
business.
make me feel
Now
like
that I'm
that.
thinking about it, wheels turning.
Yeah, it don't make me feel like I'm not enough.
Because I realized
Yeah.
that I choose the pictures I post just like the next person.
But-
It took me a while,
But everybody's not there yet.
yeah, very true.
Everybody's like, okay, I'm not enough. I need to be doing this. I need to go here.
So
I need
it's
to buy this.
motivation,
I need to do
too.
this. It's motivation and it's a business. It's a business.
I think I think social media it can definitely hinder like our kids growing up because you got to
Yeah.
think when we was in high
I'm old
school,
I'm so old school.
Facebook was just coming out, and then Facebook was
MySpace.
only for college. MySpace, that was our
Tag.
shit.
Tag! Oh, what's the other
The
one?
fun
Vivo?
stuff.
No. What's the other one? It's a red one.
I just remember Black People Meet,
Tag.
Black
Black
Planet,
Planet,
Black Planet.
Girl.
But see, when we was in school, Facebook was only used for like college kids. Like you only could get on Facebook
Oh,
if
yeah,
you was in
if you was in
college.
college. I
Yeah,
remember that.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Right.
But now it's open to everybody.
It's open to everyone.
And if you remember with MySpace didn't have no timeline.
No.
You had no timeline. You had to search. You had to know who people were. Now that it's a timeline, and
You
you're
see
seeing. It's just
everything.
like you see everything. And I really, honestly feel like so. And the fact that the news is on it now, and certain people get their news from Facebook.
What?
Who is the biggest liar? If I could be. Facebook outside of Chloe, who posts.
Wait, I was just
Channel
gonna say,
11.
wait a minute.
I'm not
I post
talking
news.
about. I'm not talking about Channel 11 and actual
Fake
known
news.
news stations. I'm talking about other people making up shit.
Mhm.
Like back me up for real. Like people will make up articles, and you
Yeah.
will literally, if you sit
And you got
there,
to believe in something.
if you sit on Facebook all day, and there are some people who sit on Facebook all fucking day.
They
If you
got
sit on
nothing.
Facebook all day and look at them news articles and look at them news whatever, like yo, you will be trapped. Like you will really be living in a whole fictitious world.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
people, and then your opinions about things, relationships.
Yeah.
Yo,
Me.
Twitter,
Yeah.
when it comes down to men and how they view women, y'all need to see these conversations in these threads. Like, if anything, social media influences relationships and how, especially black men,
Ooh.
view black women.
Come on,
Oh
baby.
my God.
Come on.
And how
That's a
black
whole nother
women
topic.
treat that it completely influences their opinion. Completely. And most of their opinion is another nigga's opinion that they seen 2,
Another
3,
nigga.
4, 5,
And-
6 retweets.
And
about.
that's what I was just gonna say. The
That's
thing
fire.
is, that's the thing, and that's the issue with social
True.
media that I have. Like, no one has their own
A
thoughts,
mind.
and no one has their own opinions and their minds. They don't have their own nothing
Everybody just
anymore.
They just read something and they go with it.
like, oh, that sounds good. So
Because
that's how I
it
feel.
has to be true. 'Cause
Mhm.
Especially this, what was it? What's her name? La Negra?
Amara la Negra.
First of all, here we go. Y'all, why everybody acting like they ain't seen no black Latino before?
Black Latino.
For real.
If
Like,
your
for real,
daddy
I'm
Hispanic,
sorry.
Your mama black, your mama Hispanic,
Even if
your
you,
daddy
like,
black.
no, for real. Like, y'all sitting here, y'all wilding the fuck out. Because, I'm sorry, excuse my language, y'all wilding out. Because everybody is going berserko because the girl called herself Afro-Latina when I know every last one of y'all had that little Hispanic friend who had the kinky hair or who looked black, but her mama looked like she a Mexican.
Right.
Everybody had that. And I'm sorry if you're from a place that you don't. I know if you're from New York, you see black Puerto Ricans all day.
All day.
Chocolate
Dominicans.
Cubans all day.
Yeah.
If you from Texas, we got Hispaniolas every fucking where.
Yes.
You never know. A nigga look like he African. He open up his mouth. He told me some hola como esta.
Yeah. Because your daddy
So
black
why y'all
and your
acting
mama
like
Hispanic.
exactly?
It's
So
not,
my
but
thing-
see, that's not
it's
even
social-
Afro-Latina.
it's-
Afro-Latina
no,
is just a black
no.
Latina. It's just
because
Amara La Negra.
It's
Her
a-
parents
what?
are two Dominican.
they're too
Right,
Dominican,
right. Okay,
but
no, I
they're
get
still
that part.
Afro.
Yeah,
They're-
yeah,
because
yeah.
they're of African descent. Because they're
Yeah.
black.
The same.
But because if people don't realize, okay, when the world was created, you're either black, you're white, or you're Indian.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
We don't know where the Chinese people came from.
We weren't there yet. We ain't discussed
I don't know. I don't know.
We
I'm
weren't
only
in
speaking-
Mexico yet.
And this I'm trying to, because this was explained to me by Joanna, who's Dominican. So she basically said like, look, okay, if you're not white, when they came and got us, all the slaves from Africa, we got dropped off everywhere. Goddamn, I'm pretty sure some people fell off the damn boat and swam this way. I'm pretty sure somebody fought and swam that way. So we all got dropped off separate places. So obviously you're of African descent if you're black. How can you be black? You're just a black person who speaks Spanish. It's your nationality. Your nationality is where you were
Girl,
grew
go to
up, where you
Panama.
were raised. That doesn't mean. So how can you not? What else is she gonna be? Mexican? What's a Mexican?
And it just sucks that
A
social
Mexican
media
is a European who speaks Spanish.
Right. It just sucks that
It's a
social
white
media
person who
came on her
speaks
so
Spanish.
hard about
Yeah.
that.
Period. And if I'm wrong, y'all, get in the comments. Let me know. Send us an email. Let me know if I'm wrong. But this is how it was explained to me. So people, my biggest thing is that social media, I feel like social media boosted that shit.
If
so
you
much
don't
bigger
fit a
than
certain
what the fuck it
criteria,
was.
that ain't you.
But see,
Something else.
it's
Foreign.
social media is for the ignorant.
The
Using Lauren's example of like Amara La Negra,
Yeah.
like her whole story is just like people are so bold to come out on social media and just be like, "What the fuck is an Afro Latino?" Or she's
Like,
just
right.
blackface, or she's doing this, she's doing this, she's doing
They
that.
call
Like,
this girl blackface.
instead of just doing
Just
your
because
own
you do
research,
research.
because there's so many. Like I had to sit back and do my own
Right,
research based
yeah.
off of what everyone was saying on social media. I'm just like, why are they coming on this girl so hard? Like, why she can't be
Blackface. I
think when I first seen
Afro-Latina?
Why
her,
she
it
can't
was
be
a little
Spanish?
darker.
Why
I
they
mean-
acting like this the first black
It's
person
not.
who Juju
Juju
been with
social-
Cameron for forever. Juju been on social media speaking Spanish for forever. Why y'all acting like?
Let me tell y'all who's all Afro-Latina.
Okay, go ahead, Clover.
Did y'all know Tristan Wilds is Afro-Latina?
Nope.
Tristan Wilds, Kid Cudi,
We didn't know. I didn't know.
Bruno Mars is Afro-Latina,
Obviously.
Carmelo Anthony,
Yeah.
Maxwell,
Yeah.
Lala,
Yeah.
Of course,
Fabulous,
Yeah.
Swiss Beats, Tyson Beckford.
Didn't
These
know
are
Tyson.
all like Afro-Latinas.
Afro-Latinas.
But see, this is the thing. I like that Amara La Negra is using like social media as that platform to educate people. But what I hate about it is that people are so stuck on other people's opinions off of social media that they won't go and do their own research.
I just feel like you take a little bit longer to go look that up before you say something or you speak on something.
But people won't. But that's the power of social media. Like, I can hide behind my phone. I can talk about Amara La Negra or any person just because it's like, you won't come find me. So I can talk a whole bunch of shit on social media through my phone because it's like you won't. The only thing you do is clap back via phone. But even then, it's not that powerful.
Yeah.
So that's the issue with social media. It's just like, I can say whatever I want. It might not make no sense, but I got power over this little phone to like hurt you or break you or make you feel ignorant. And that's stupid to me when I feel like social media could be used as just like, oh, this topic is this. Oh, they said this via social media. Everyone's saying that. Let me go ahead and do my own research to see who can I agree with and who I can't. And I wish people would use social media for that aspect. Like somebody said this. Somebody has an opinion about this. all right, let me take your opinion, let me do my own research, and let me figure it out for myself.
Right.
That's how social media should be used, because I love the fact that social media brings so much awareness to so many different topics.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, we could take it back from black men getting shot by cops.
Black Lives
You know,
Matter.
Black Lives Matter. We could take it back to just the Amara La Negra situation.
Or they just talked about Me Too.
Yeah, the Me Too movement. Like, no one would know this, especially the younger generation. We wouldn't know this stuff to its extent if it wasn't for social media.
For that.
And they're not watching the news. Let's be completely honest with you. Like,
Yes,
we're not
they
watching
are.
this. So we get our news from social media.
Right.
I just wish that people would take social media and just be like, oh, this is interesting. Like, let me do my own research instead of believing everything that people say. This whole point of this episode was just to talk about, you know, just the presence of social media. How social media can be used effectively, how social media can hinder some people. And so we would love for you, babes, to just kind of give us your perception on social media, the good and the
what
bad.
What has social media done for you?
And, you know, before we close off, let's just go off by saying one good thing and one bad thing of social media, just to kind of wrap it up. Like,
Sure. I'll start.
Okay.
I do want to say, side note, I do want to say that social media is what you make it.
Yeah.
You know, I think the biggest point is that, you know, don't allow the lives of others or what you see to dictate your own personal life. Know yourself for who you are first. And don't let that affect you in a bad way. But good thing for me, for social media, I think social media is a wonderful platform to promote business and product. I feel like that is the biggest and the best thing that could have ever happened for entrepreneurs, for big networks, for big companies. It's just it's another way to market what you got going on. I think negatively, and it's a good way to socialize and to engage with people. It's also a good way to observe. And to have what do they call it? Where you kind of you observe like consumers and different demographics and stuff. The way Facebook's set up now is crazy. You can like basically look at them demographics and test different things to see what people like. So it's a good way for you to do stuff like that. Before I felt like you had to pay for shit like that. It was a service. A company would do that shit for you and do different surveys and shit like that. So I think it's good for that. But I do think it's bad because it does make people feel like they're inferior sometimes, and it does. I feel like it plays a lot on your self-esteem and your confidence. But I charge everybody that's listening to take it, the things that you see that you're not doing, take it as motivation. Help it to motivate you to be who you are and realize that everything that you see that you feel that you don't have, you can get as long as you get up. As long as you get up, and you do it for yourself. So you can do everything that you see other people doing. You can do it yourself as long as you believe and you put forth the effort. Because please believe those people put forth effort. No matter if they show you the effort they put forth or the work that they put forth, they did something to get what they are.
Yeah.
So chin up, baby girl.
Yeah.
If you chin down.
I'm gonna start with the best thing that's happened for me with social media so far is brown sugar.
Aww.
Because it came from a tweet.
Aww.
So that's the best thing. That's the best thing for me so far. Other than that, like I said, I'm not really popping, so ain't nobody checking for me.
You always popping.
I mean, I'm not popping on social media. Let me clean that up. I'm not popping on social media, but in my real life, I'm hella popping. But the bad thing is, it made me insecure and it made me feel inferior, like you said. And I was almost on the track to where I was going broke trying to look rich.
That's good.
Don't do that. And don't. I mean, you can fake it till you make it if you want, but I feel like I feel more accomplished if I got it honestly. If I did something to do it, now I didn't steal from someone. I'm not on here scamming. I got it honestly. So now that I don't care, it doesn't matter. Social media, it doesn't affect my day to day.
Yeah.
So don't fake it. Like just be you. Do you be you? Don't put on a show for anyone. That's the bad thing.
Right.
Don't make it let you insecure.
Right. For me, piggybacking off what Lo said, I think social media is an awesome platform for you to relay information. I think it's an awesome platform for you to promote any type of business, brand, anything that you are doing that you want to benefit from or you just want people to see. Social media is the best thing for you to get acquainted to, like the best thing. As far as negatively, I think social media exhausts a lot of energy from people and they may not see it, but social media is becoming a bad habit that we just don't need to be picking up. I know me personally, I would wake up in the morning and just get on my phone,
First
get on
thing
social
you
media.
do
First
is
thing
check
I do
your
is just
damn-
see what people's doing. And it's just like, I don't want to care. But it's just so accessible. But it's just like, it's becoming a bad habit to where we care so much about how other people are living that we forget to live ourselves. We forget to just live in the moment. We forget to breathe. We forget to enjoy. We forget to communicate. It's just so much that social media takes away from us that it hinders us just from being who the fuck we are. And so I just challenge everyone every now and then to fast social media for like a week.
At least a week.
Yeah, at least a week.
Delete all the apps.
Delete the apps
Don't.
and just like focus.
Live.
Just be you. Just live in the moment, you know. And it's something that I'm doing soon because I'm about to fast soon because I'm about to go on Lent.
Boom.
But I definitely challenge people, especially if you're real heavy on social media. It's something that's a part of your everyday life. Just to give it a break. Even start off for just a day.
Because
just
your phone's tired.
Yeah, and I know you tired.
Your phone's tired.
Yes. Just give it a day if you have to. Just know social media and just see how more refreshed you are the next day for just not caring or not knowing what everybody else is up to because you're so focused on you. But we wrapping it up, babes, because we way over time.
We like overtime.
I'm so sorry. You gotta be
No, it's
quick.
not.
Yeah.
It's really not because honestly, we definitely decided to let this show just flow, just based
Right,
on
yeah.
what we thought of social media. We want you guys to, of course, comment and email. Thank you guys for all the comments and all the emails that you guys have already sent
Yes.
us about
Hello,
the show.
feedback is amazing.
The feedback is always amazing.
And we just want y'all to keep emailing us questions. We want to start our advice segment. So if you guys want advice on certain things and you want our opinions, just email BrownSugarBabePod@gmail.com. We're always checking it. We're always writing back to people who are writing us. And you can even comment on Instagram, slide in our DMs if you're a little nervous. And just, just let us know what you're going through. Let us know if you want us to chat with you and talk with you. Our next episode, we have it written as Unapologetically Me.
Oh, I can't wait for that one.
And that could get deep. That can get deep.
And
I want to let y'all know too that I know we told y'all in the beginning that we were bringing guests on the show, and we still are doing that.
People have been
they are
ready to come.
Ready.
To the
reason why we haven't done it yet is just because we want y'all to get used to our voices.
We
want y'all to get us know us. But we're reaching episode 4 and 5, and bitch, I think we ready. I think we ready.
Episode 3 is a wrap. And
Oh yeah, y'all. How do y'all like our cover art? We dropped that thing on Monday. How do y'all like our cover art? Oh,
Let
I
us
love
know.
it.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
super
it.
cute. It's super cute. But y'all know the drill. Follow us on Instagram, BrownSugarBabe Pod. What else?
I feel like we've said our
We said it. Y'all know it.
Y'all know who we are.
Y'all know it.
We episode 3. Y'all know where to find us.
us.
Y'all know where to find us.
But love y'all, babes.
Until next time.
Living, loving light, y'all.
Living, loving life.
Bye.
Bye.
Story goes, brown sugar got me open. Now I want some more. Always down for all my nonsense, but I think I'm here to solve all my niggas don't mind. Stick out my tongue and I'm about ready to hit this pretty bitty with persistence. Yo, I don't think y'all hit me. Brown sugar, babe. I guess high off of love, don't know how to behave.